Here's a second example on solving an equation using the quadratic formula. And I'm going to do this one as if I don't have a calculator. I'm having to do it without a calculator. So again, like on the last one, I have to remember that a is the number, the coefficient, or the number in front of x squared. So a is 3. B is the coefficient of x, the number in front of the x. And it's really important on this one, b isn't 5 because it's minus 5x. So b is minus 5. And c is my constant on the end there, my number on the end, which is minus 7. Important to note, I've already got all the terms on one side and 0 on the other side. If I didn't do that, I'd have to rearrange it. Then I'm going to write that quadratic formula. X equals minus b plus and minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. And just like on the last one, I'm going to substitute in. I'm going to write it all out again, but with the numbers in instead. So instead of minus b, now I have to be careful with this one because b is minus 5, but I don't want b, I want minus b. So if b is minus 5, the minus b is just 5 because the minuses cancel each other out. Plus and minus the square root of minus 5 squared. Really important that I write minus 5 squared like that. If I wrote it without the brackets, it would give me something different. Minus 4 times a is 3 times c is minus 7 over 2a, that's just 2 times 3. And all I'm going to do now is just keep going through that expression there and just simplify one bit at a time. 5 plus and minus the square root of, well, I know that minus 5 squared is 25. Minus 4 times 3 is going to be minus 12 times minus 7 over 2 times 3 is 6. I'm going to go again now, but just simplify it down a bit more. 5 plus and minus 25 minus 12 times minus 7. Well, 12 times 7 is 84. And minus 12 times minus 7 is also going to be 84. So it's going to be plus 84 over 6. And then there's only one more bit I can actually do on this one. 5 plus and minus square root 25 plus 84 is 109 over 6. And without a calculator, there's nothing more I can do with this now. I can't square root that 109. The 5 doesn't divide by 6, and neither does square root of 109. So that's my answer. X equals 5 plus and minus the square root of root 109 over 6.